What's happening, yo? Yeah. Say Caitlin Clark is, I don't know, Voldemort of the WNBA's. Sheryl Swoopes refused to say her name. Let's hear what we talking about, man. He had it all the time, man. I mean, goddamn. You know, it's like, can't he turn on this shit without putting out one because they always on it. I like that, but it's like, wow.
Sam Brown will be the first voice.
I definitely want to hear this shit.
Constant regulations.
Well, to the Bandana podcast, where we're calling a spade. Sheryl Swoopes continues to take digs, take shots, act like a spoiled, bitter, old, jealous hag on her weekly Trash of the Court podcast, along with her and her other co-signer, who warms up her coffee during commercial breaks, who does nothing. Sheryl, you're so good, Sheryl. Oh, you're a Hall of Famer. Anything you say is good, Sheryl. Another week of nonsense being spewed out of the...
Pause. You know, I don't know what she said. I don't know what's going on. I hope all this shit come to a cease. It's bad you already put yourself in that light like that where motherfuckers is looking at you like that. It's fucked up that you had to go that route. You know what I'm saying? But, or some real shit. Yeah, I hope this shit, you get that shit out your fucking system, man. Because surely we're going to start really going in on you, demolishing you, making it hard on you. Like, man, what is wrong with you, weird lady? Are you on drugs or what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, I'm telling you.
Bitter lady known as Sheryl Swoopes. Folks, how come when NBA legends speak out, fans are allowed to come out and be critical of them? When Shaq says something outrageous, we come out and we're critical. When Barkley says something outlandish, we come out and we're critical. Yet, while Sheryl Swoopes wants to act like a dumb fuck, we need to turn the other cheek and act like she didn't say it.
Fuck no.
I wonder why. For the last 27 years, the WNBA and their media personalities have been doing nothing but feeding bullshit to the 46,000 fans who used to tune in to this garbage. Well, I have news for you, Sheryl. New fans aren't pussies like the old ones. New fans speak up when we see something out of pocket. New fans don't celebrate because 2,000 people showed up to a game. New fans call a spade a spade. And Sheryl, every time you go out on your podcast and say some dumb shit, I will be here to call spade a spade. You guys want to know why I talk about Sheryl Swoopes in such a disrespectful manner? Sheryl Swoopes is a disrespectful person. And I don't respect the people who disrespect others. I don't respect older adults who should have their shit figured out, who should understand how to act when they're put in positions of power, taking advantage of that power. I don't respect lowlives like that. And make no mistake about it, Sheryl Swoopes is a lowlife. Shout out to The Weeknd. Sheryl Swoopes is a decrepit old hag that just happened to get fired from her job because she thought it was cool to bully 20-year-old kids, 21-year-old young adults, 22-year-old young adults. Bullied them emotionally, bullied them mentally, insulted them physically. So much to the point where 10 of the 12 players said, fuck this old lady, I'm out of here. I don't want to deal with the drama. I don't care. She was a great basketball player. She's as good of a basketball player, equal to how shitty of a human being she is. And those players, to their credit, said, I'm out of here. Sheryl Swoopes seems to enjoy bullying those who just refuse to speak up or aren't in a position to speak out. You think a 20-year-old kid going through life is going to feel comfortable enough to say, you know what, Cheryl, fuck you and fuck all that you stand for? Probably not. You think Caitlin Clark's going to blow her sponsorship because she hears all this, Cheryl? She probably doesn't care. Don't worry, I do. We all do, because we're all tired of listening to this nonsensical narrative that gets pushed by dummies like Sheryl Swoopes, by bullies like Sheryl Swoopes. Folks, you tell me, you think I can have a conversation about the Indiana Fever and not bring up Caitlin Clark? You think we can have a conversation about the improvement of the Indiana Fever and not bring up Caitlin Clark? You think we can talk about the acceleration of her teammates getting easy shots and not bring up the catalyst to that acceleration?
You can't even talk women basketball.
The answer is no. So Cheryl's...
Pause, my bad. You technically really can't even want to really talk women's basketball, period, without bringing up her name. The only reason why they don't bring it up, so they bring it up anytime usually they talk about women's basketball, they bring up CC name. But it seems like on ESPN, them chicks, they try to find their way. If it's not about her, don't mention her. That's how they try to seem like they ride over there. All the ones over there, them chicks. Seems like if it's not about her, really don't mention her. Because everybody get mad. That's how it seems like. I'm just saying. If it's not like that, there you go. But to me, from what I've caught the scene, it's like, damn, y'all be scared. It's like y'all scared to say her name, literally. Like somebody from high up is gonna be like, what was that about? That's how y'all act. Like somebody's go, hey, what was that about? Why did you say her name? I'm telling you. So I'm just shooting it out there, man. Continue, sir.
I'm going to treat you like any other legend of the sport, and I'm going to call you out on your dumbass takes. The only difference between you and the others, they didn't get fired for being a piece of shit. And they didn't get fired for being a disrespectful, low-life scumbag. You did. You got fired for that. Folks, in case you haven't heard Sheryl Swoopes' Queens of the Court podcast, and trust me, I don't expect you to.
Good.
This is Sheryl Swoopes talking
I'm sure
about the improvement of the Indiana Fever, but she doesn't only stop there. Not only does she speak about the improvement of the Indiana Fever, she talks Chicago Sky. And this dummy, this bully, insists that stat padding was the way to go. That causes my antennas to rise. Do I need to watch all the other old games to see all the stat padding that was going on in the league back then when nobody gave a fuck?
Who gives a fuck now?
When nobody paid attention?
We don't give a fuck now
when
about that
held
shit.
Their feet to the fire, when nobody was critical of anything.
If you got it all, you got it all, bitch.
Do I need to go back in the archives and watch everybody just give it up for Sheryl Swoopes because she's Sheryl Swoopes?
We don't give a fuck now to say that, but it's to say it if you did. I don't believe we would see that, because I don't believe them women would have that back then. Like, we giving you nothing, bitch. No, hell no. But it would. To check some old games can't hurt none, So I'm just saying, just put that out there.
I don't work for ESPN. I don't work for Yahoo, CBS.
Right.
I don't work for any of them. So I don't need to worry about being Dan Orlovsky and taking down I come here and I say what the fuck I want to say. Let's take a listen to see what Sheryl Swoopes had to say, shall we?
I do want to say this because we talked about the Olympic break, who it could help, who it could hurt. And I've seen the complete opposite with two teams, the 7th and 8th place team. I think the Olympic break really helped Indiana. Absolutely. Like, they look like they spent time, whether they took time off or not, but they worked on stuff. This Indiana team, I'm going to say shout out to Lexi Hull. I'm a big Lexi Hull fan. I watch her in AU.
Sheryl, before you go any further, how about this? Fuck your shout out. How about that?
For real.
Compliments you
For
have
real. Like, that
I
was...
don't give a damn about. Because it's all coming from a place of bitter, old, jealous hag
right, bitch. For
that
real.
got fired
For
being a
real.
bully.
For you not saying...
Everything you say.
Literally, pause real quick, bro. For you just not to just say Cece's name first and foremost when you bring up the Indiana is absolutely asinine. It is. For you not to bring up her name first and foremost when you mention the fever is absolutely asinine. So, it's like, lady, I mean, you should just, honestly, you should just turn off all of your social network platforms and access and just go and revamp yourself for a year or so. Let all that bitterness and everything that motherfuckers know and see every time they see you, let it fade away. Just go and get your woosah together. Get your mind together. Go. You need to go on one of them Aaron Rodgers trips. You need to go sit in the cave. You need to go sit in the cave, woman, and get your mind right. Because it's off right now. I'm just being honest. You need some real, go off the radar. Nobody here Swoopes hand. Because I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, shit is bad. Like, it's like, look, you're like, what is wrong with this? Go get you a cave. Go rent you a cave. I'm telling you. It'll seem to do wonders for that man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I know you need one. You need it.
Comes with an asterisk. Because you got fired for being a disrespectful piece of trash.
That cave, man.
Human being. Let's continue with the fake praise, shall we?
Right.
Lexi Hull shot the leather off the ball in their game against Seattle and just couldn't miss. Kelsey Mitchell is just stroking. She is just shooting the basketball. Leah Boston, almost a triple-double. I know we're talking about teams where they can move and things changing, but if Indiana continues to play the way they're playing like this, they too are going to move up in the standings, right? They look like a different team. They came out firing. Firing.
I have no smoke for this co-host, this co-signer, this Sheryl Swoopes coffee warmer-upper. I have no smoke for her. But she's part of that guard that lied to us, and you can clear. She stayed quiet this whole entire. She's like Future with the ad-libs. That's it.
No.
Future with the ad-lib.
I want to say that's the oddest. See what I'm saying? No, I'm telling you, lady, you need to go away and chill out. For you to sit there and mention all them girls' names and not, I'm telling that rate. You see how you have this outline drawn on around you on this picture, you and this girl. that's radiating the hate coming off of you to me. For real. You need to go in a cave, woman. I'm telling you. You bad. You bad dope. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a great point. Great
break for sure.
Yo.
And I feel like the break really hurt Chicago.
Why?
I know they made a trade right before the Olympic break, right?
Mm-hmm.
Girl,
but
you are
this is the first game. So they lost to Phoenix in Chicago. Then they go beat LA in LA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then they lost to Phoenix at Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Are you not sure of their? They played 3 games since they. Are you asking for confirmation about 3 games?
She's
Do you
stumbling.
have short-term
She's
memory loss?
stumbling and
Do you
stuttering
have
because she
dementia?
know.
Or are you just a WNBA legend they put on a pedestal?
Paul. She know how. She know how idiotic she sounds just doing this soliloquy she's doing and not mentioning that girl's name. That's why she can't remember nothing. She knows she's dumb. She knows she's wrong. She knows it. For you to not mean, I'm so blown away up and appalled that, like, really? You can't even say a name like the Candy Man? Word is born, yo. See what I'm talking about? No. This is the example I was giving you. Like the ESPN chicks. I mean, what is it? I mean, goddamn. Yo, I swear to God, man. I pray for CC. I swear to God, I pray to God for her. Because I know these bitches at this point, y'all wishing bad at her. I don't know what kind of bad y'all could be wishing at her. I'm scared. I mean, y'all bitches are crazy. I'm scared for that young lady. Man, see, be blessed. You blessed, but be blessed. My God.
And you just spew whatever bullshit comes to your mind and you're never checked about it. What do you have to say about the Chicago Sky? Tell me, please.
So, before I get into that, I'm going to say this. Shout out to Angel Reese, even in the loss. Listen, 20 boards.
Oh, my God.
Boards.
Oh, my fucking God.
His rebounds.
At least you know, Sheryl.
Yo, you are the worst.
You get 20 rebounds. I don't care if you're rebounding your own. But the thing is, with Angel just has a knack for the basketball.
My God.
Angel was just on to go get the basketball. And she is constantly giving her team more possessions.
Nobody even watched the game.
I will say it right now. I needed her to let her stay in the game to get 20 points. She had 9.
I needed her to stay in the game to get 20 points. She had 19. Folks, this league is built on lies, jealousy, and bullshit.
Wow. You know,
Bamboo retard.
you know when I say when he say that is the saying, man, I was gonna do this one earlier with y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all about it real quick. I was gonna do it with y'all about, basically it seemed like he was giving a rundown with the history of the league. It had that computer voice. And I really don't like that. Because I wanted to do it because the first few things, it was starting off talking about how, the WNBA hasn't profit, and since it's really inception or conception, if I'm saying it right, whenever that year was, whatever, and had Adam Silver giving the interview, just was basically highlighting, it was telling you what they was talking about, what they had been talking about, etc. And basically going into, right, when a motherfucker can be sitting around at somewhere like that, working, knowing that, man, we lose money. These people want money yearly. Only thing it is, they get to write it off on their taxes, some other weird shit. But like this shit, nobody cares about this shit. We're the worst sports franchise in the whole country. This league. We're the worst league in the whole country. Nobody cares about us like that. Makes them be able to act and do and give a fuck about padding and shit like that. Because what I want to say is, I heard some dude the other day saying he all right with padding under certain circumstances. Now, when he said that shit, I kind of was turned off. So the next thing I heard him say was something about football, to where as though I didn't go back, but I said, okay, when you saying with football and them dudes stat padding, well, it's a different thing because they get paid for them extra yards and shit. They get bonuses and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So that mattered to them a great deal more than y'all don't get paid for doing no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why that ain't no thing in the NBA, and it damn sure shouldn't be no thing in the WNBA. But with motherfuckers really not been paying attention all this time, you know what I'm saying? They probably could have been doing little shit like that, and nobody was the wiser. You know what I'm saying? Because they were not watching this shit anyway. So I just want to get that up as a caveat to the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? So here we go.
Swoopes is so comfortable saying they should have let her stat pad. I mean, all the other teams let her stat pad. Why didn't her own coach allow her to stat pad?
You know what I'm saying?
Because, Sheryl, that is actually disrespectful to the game. That is actually disrespectful to the game. You being a legend spewing garbage is disrespectful to the game. You going this entire run, not getting checked, not getting called out by these old 46,000 fans who used to watch this shit. And they don't know any better.
No, big bro.
We do. We do.
That's
and again,
right.
Sheryl,
Okay.
why?
That's right. We do. Okay.
You're a bully, Sheryl. You bully 21-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 22-year-olds.
Let me read.
And Zach Randolph told me, where I'm from, the bullies get bullied.
I want to read what he had up in the corner. Something about
How come
her
we
getting
need to
fired
handle WNBA
for
personalities
mistreating
with love?
somebody and
I'm
some
assuming it's
people or
because
something
they're
else.
just as emotional as the WNBA players on the court. I'm assuming that's why. Sheryl Swoopes, you might love Angel Reese. Good on you. But let's not act like an idiot. You can't talk about the Indiana Fever, talk about their improvements, and not bring up Caitlin Clark.
I mean, it's just like, that's just absolutely absurd,
It just is
bro.
what it is.
That's just
And
absurd.
every time you do that, yes, I'm taking that as disrespect. And I'm going to meet you
You need to
equally
go in the
with
cave,
just as
bitch.
much
I'm telling you.
disrespect as you come to the table with.
You need a cave. Fuck
So for
that.
all the voices that you bullied in the past, for all the 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds, 22-year-olds who didn't speak up in the past, allow me to say, Sheryl Swoopes, go fuck yourself.
Hard.
How about that?
For real.
It's the Ben Daniel Podcast where we're calling a spade a spade. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Fuck.
My bad, right? I'm gonna stop real quick because I'm saying the same. Man, lady, like, I mean, what is real? Like, that shit is crazy that shit bother you like that, you know, and on some shit like, that shit's crazy. That shit is sad. That shit is like pathetic. That this young woman come in this game and it's you. I mean, you really like. You can't even say her name when you know she's the fucking soul. She's the machine of that motherfucking. She's the oil of that machine running. Excuse me. She's the oil of that machine they got over there at the Indiana Fever running. You know it. And you not say her name like that shit was. That shit is insane. I know motherfucker. With that, I'll say I ain't heard a whole bunch of shit you just said. Just saying, man, them girls. I wonder why them ladies ain't came to you, man. Y'all way and you know this part of your lives where them women ain't coming to you and wasting their energy to saying nothing to you about that shit. I get because I know they like, you know, fuck that shit. I ain't got no energy for that shit. But at this point, you know, I feel like, man, y'all should now. It's more than evident and more than like, you know, out of control to the point where though somebody needs to be like, what? Y'all need to enter and, you know, get a, what you call it, enter whatever they do to junkies. What they call it, you know, when they run down on them, the whole team, nice few of y'all, man, that got some, understanding with, hey, man, what's up with you? Come on, you gotta let that shit go you got on that little girl. You gotta let it go. I don't know why you dislike this little girl so much, but you must let that shit go because it's so obvious you making all of us look bad. I mean, I don't know if y'all want to look at it like that or not, but I mean, you making motherfuckers look bad to me. You definitely making yourself look bad. I don't know about the other ones, it's my mind, but I'm just saying, God damn. God damn. You see what it say at the bottom under here, the next one I'm about to go to, y'all. I'm going to go to that next. I ain't going to mix it with this one. I'm going to do it separate. I should hit it now, but I'm going to do it separate. The saying vow. That's what it says, y'all. Vow. You vow lady. You're a vile person. You got vile tendencies. It's like, that's just crazy, man. I'm just sitting up here bugging out off of it. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, if any time, this is the time, man. She needs to intervention. There you go. Intervention. Bad. Or cave. I think the cave is better. Intervention, then cave. Come out, get your mouth. You be all right. You be able to maybe be at one with some shit and be able to just, get on with shit. That shit, for you to sit there and name damn near everybody on that team besides Caitlin Clark is absolutely asinine. It is. This has got to be the most craziest shit I've heard this year. In recent memory, matter of fact. I'm telling you. If I've heard some shit, for you not to mention that young woman's name, that shit was like cringe. That shit was cringing. That's what it was cringe. It was so, like, I almost thought to say, can she be shut down? Can she be shut down for that bullshit? I mean, are y'all really going to keep listening to her? I said the people that listen to her must feel the same way as you feel. I don't know. That's what I think. Just saying, if you tune into that, you feel you see CCA or something. I hope her numbers is low. I hope her numbers is low. Because I hope it ain't that many out there hating on that young woman like that, man. For being nice at a game, studying these women, all these older black women, she studied to become that nice. This is appalling to me. That this is how motherfuckers can treat her. She studied the game from y'all. Y'all didn't even invent the game. The white man passed it to you. You know what I'm saying? Made the screen go away. See, I ain't gonna do that. But we was at the end. He was done. So it's fine. You can leave this there. That's what I'm saying. To saying, yeah. Y'all, they passed that shit down. To let y'all do it and go ahead and be nice at it. Whereas though y'all was able to dominate it and be it. Okay, cool. Look, you got one to come and she's like, right, she's a light bright. She's cool. She come on in and sparking shit up and y'all mad at her. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, bro. It is, man. It's like fucking crazy to me. So on that note, man, he was done. Pretty sure he was done. He's done now. He's gone. And like I said, I'm gonna find that other one. I'm about to just tap right back in with that because that's ridiculous, man. I mean, it's like somebody gotta say something. So there you go, right there. I'm ready to tap right into that. So
welcome back to the channel.
Oh, see,
Come here.
hit that. I'm hitting all this other stuff. So I tap back. Y'all stay ready. 1.